Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of the podcast. For those of you who listen in the background instead of watching the video, check out our Spotify in the description. For those of you watching, timestamps for everything we're talking about are in the description as well. Today, I'm with Isaac,
Yeah.
Joe,
What up?
and Jacob.
Yes, sir.
Man, how's everyone doing today? You guys doing all right?
Doing great.
Yeah, I'm doing wonderful, bro.
Oh, that's so funny, bro.
Chapter 1, we talk about
Hang on, bro. Hang on. Jacob,
I don't
bro.
exist.
Yeah, hang on.
Nah,
I'm
Alright.
doing okay.
Chapter 1, just chatting. How do you guys feel about PC gaming compared to console gaming? And do you still enjoy it as much since you switched to PC?
For me,
Yeah.
to be honest, I enjoy it more, but like when I was on console, bro, we had those like crazy ass memories. So I feel like I enjoy console more, but I just know the gameplay of PC is better because you got better graphics. I recently got a new monitor with like higher hertz, so like I enjoy PC for competitiveness at least more. For casual, I think I'd rather play console though.
You want 44 hertz?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or actually, wait. Yeah, it's 144.
Crashed. I'm
Man,
running. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Look, my PC, I like it better than PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? But the PS5 is, I enjoy both of them the same.
Me, I gotta say, PC's better. I've enjoyed PC more, but consoles I have a little more memories on. So that's
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I still think PC I've had a lot of memories too, but console just hit back differently.
Right. That's exactly for me too.
What about you, Joe?
For me, I don't enjoy PC as much. I feel like, I don't know, like when I think of a computer, like I edit a lot of shit. I do a lot of Unreal stuff. I make games and I mess around with assets and stuff like that through Blender. And it's just like when I think of a computer, I think of work. That's when I look at a computer, I just think of work. So like sitting back and trying to relax on a computer for me is a little bit harder to do than a console. That's probably a weird take, but I know a lot of people do agree with that. Like people that work from home and stuff, a lot of the time they'll have a console. Like Jeremy has a PS5, and he prefers playing on that most of the time. But
No, he actually doesn't. No, he doesn't.
well, he did during like when he was at home most of the time. That's when he bought a PS5. Is when he was at home. He doesn't work
Yeah,
from
but
home
he
anymore.
like played it like twice.
No, he played the
And
shit
now
out
he
of that
doesn't-
thing.
He played it quite a bit.
Yeah, when he
I
first
don't know,
got it,
bro.
when he was working from
Example.
home, he played the ever-loving shit out of that thing.
Yes.
I know he doesn't want it anymore. He wants to trade it for a Steam Deck.
He's the worst example. Him with consoles is the worst thing ever.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
well,
it is.
anyway. Fucking, until I got a Steam Deck, I didn't really like PC gaming that much. But Steam Deck, bro, it reminds me of a console in,
It
like, the
is
way that it
basically a
performs.
console.
It's a PC.
It made me
Nintendo
more.
Switch.
It made me enjoy like stuff a lot more.
Yeah.
I just got my Steam Deck fixed finally, and let me tell you, bro, it's man. I just love the convenience of it, more or less.
Yeah, and like playing like weird games on it too, like games I have in my backlog on my PC that I never really touched before. I just download them on my Steam Deck and play them.
Dude,
It's
some
just
games are
weird
better
to
than
me.
Steam Deck.
And it is not a console, Isaac. It's literally a PC, bro. Like you have a whole desktop and everything. Like you can
It's pretty
transfer
much a
files.
console.
How?
It's a Nintendo Switch PC.
I will say I do like there's games I wouldn't ever have bought / played, and until I get the Steam Deck. Like Hitman 3, way better in the Steam Deck. Vampire Survivors, way better in the Steam Deck.
Yeah,
It's
there's
like
just-
made for it.
Yeah, there's certain games that are better, but I'm kind of curious. Like, why do you think it's a console?
Me?
I don't know. It's just a handheld. I mean,
But a laptop
you
is a
can
computer.
Switch.
I mean, I kind of
if
consider
it's
it
not a
console, too.
handheld.
Yeah, I kind of consider the Steam Deck a console.
The
comparatively.
Steam Deck is like a Switch, bro.
Yeah, it's a
that's how I kinda
handheld
feel like
PC.
too, you know?
So, but the thing is, right? SteamOS isn't a Steam like deck thing. Like you can literally get it on your computer. I think our buddy Jonathan has it.
Well, it might
Or
have
Chuck,
things that you can
Chuck.
do on a PC, but it don't make it a PC.
It's straight up a computer. Like it has like you have desktop mode and it's literally a Windows PC. It's Linux. It's the opposite of Windows. It's like the weird offshoot that people don't really use that much. But it has all of the like you could use Google Docs. You could scroll the fucking web.
Programmer's wet dream.
You could
Oh,
you could
nice.
use Microsoft Paint for fuck's sake. Like it's a computer. It's a computer. It just has Steam OS on it, which is Steam Big Picture mode basically, which has a button in Steam to go into. That's all it is.
I'm about to get one. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
School with that thing.
yeah,
Oh,
you
they're
can
kinda
you can
crazy,
do you can
actually.
do all of your documents on it and shit. Like it has a dock that you can get from Steam or just off whatever. You can just hook it up to your monitor and hook up a keyboard and shit to it. It's a computer. Like it just runs Steam OS, which is like the front end of it. So if you don't switch to desktop mode and you just stay completely in Steam OS, then you can think of it as a console, yeah. But I personally don't do that because it's how you mod games and stuff is going over to desktop mode. And you go to like what's that website? Nexus Mods or some Nexus Mods.
Yeah, Nexus mods.
You get all the mod managers and shit like that. Yeah, it's straight up a computer. Like it's like a
Oh, wow.
laptop, but you hold it in your hands, and it's like going into Steam OS as soon as you open up your fucking computer instead of like being on the desktop. Like think of it because you can set up Steam to immediately launch Big Picture when you launch your computer. Like you press the power button or whatever, and it opens up Steam like in the Big Picture mode. It's like that, literally exactly like that because there's a button to switch to desktop. That's all it is.
I don't know. When I think of when I think of a computer, I think of mouse and keyboard.
You can have a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, but like it's a handheld.
I just don't think you can
Like-
grasp the concept of it. That's all.
But so is a Switch the same thing as a Wii?
No, it's a console.
But you can put it in a thing. I mean, a Wii. I'm talking about Wii. I mean, you can put a Switch in the deck and use your controller just like a Wii. That don't make it a Wii.
What? No, the Wii was a
I'm talking
dead
about the
ass
mouse
a
and
console.
keyboard thing. I know, but I'm talking about like the computer thing, mouse and keyboard.
I'm talking about switching between two different operating systems.
And I'm going off what Isaac said.
Oh, you're talking to Isaac. Okay, I thought you were talking to me. My bad.
No, my fault.
Yeah, my bad. No, I was a
I
little.
have no clue what you said. If I'm being honest,
Don't matter.
like I know what you said. I just don't understand what you were saying.
Like a Switch is not a Wii because you can put it into a deck and use the controllers.
Doesn't.
All right, we're gonna move
I've
on. We're
never
gonna
been
move on.
so
Go
confused.
ahead and go ahead and ask the
Yeah,
next
please,
question.
thank
Let's just move
God.
on. Let's
All
move
I
on.
didn't
right.
understand it. I'm not explaining it again.
Would you date a woman 15 or more years older than you? And if not, do you think it's weird that people do that?
I'm gonna be honest. I'll go first. No, I would not. I think it's fucking weird, dog. Like a couple years older or younger. Like I'm 4 years older than my girlfriend. I think anything like past that is just fucking strange, dude. Like I don't. Probably a hot take. Dylan, I know Dylan's
weird.
got. Dylan's got
Here's,
some,
no, here's my input on it, all right? Because I am on the complete opposite spectrum of you. Because I have been with a woman 25 years my senior year. And
my God.
what was it weird? I'm gonna admit, yeah, it was a little weird, but it's like it's also cool. But I feel like
Cool.
25 years compared to 15 years is a huge difference. You know, it's a whole decade we're talking about difference. 15 years, I feel like, is like, okay. So in my personal opinion, I think anybody over the age of 21, it doesn't really matter, you know.
Mhm.
But like 25 years, like damn, that's a long time. That's
I'm gonna interject again real quick before anybody else says
Interject.
anything, right? So the weird thing to me is just like the fact that like if it's like 4 years, like when I was 18, she was fucking what? She was 14? Like that's fucking strange to me, dog.
Yeah.
So like if you think of it like 15 years, like when you were 18 or when she was 18, you were like fucking 3, dude. Like, it's just
Yeah,
weird as fuck to me.
that's
Like,
weird as hell.
look. I mean, it could be weird because I mean, to be fair, when she was 25, I was
You
just
would have
born.
been, yeah, bro. It's just
I was
strange.
just born.
Like, that's that. I can't get over that. But go ahead.
She's older than I am now.
What do you think, Isaac?
No, I think it's weird as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, 15. No, 15's weird. It's just weird.
For me,
We got
it's
an
like
even
5,
split,
dude.
boys.
Oh, you like it, bro? You
We
think it?
got an even
Okay.
split, boys. There is. Ooh, you can bag you an oldie, and you can get that cheese. I'm telling you, I'd take a sugar mom any day. If I was
For
single.
money.
If I was single. No. Look.
You
look.
just said just
No,
for
no. Okay, look, that is also a benefit. But if it's a nice lady, I'm talking. If it's a good lady, I want to be with, and she has cheese, that's a benefit. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
But-
so this dude Jacob just got caught in 4K.
Yeah, I'd go
It's
for all
for
for the
money.
money. All for the
the
money. It's a cheat code. What are you talking about?
A cheat code.
Come on, the cheat
Alright, bro,
code.
what the fuck? I think it's fucking strange still, dude. Like, I guess the money thing. If you really
That's just
fucking
whack
cheat
too.
code,
Get you
yeah,
a
it's just
sugar
a
mama,
fact, bro.
Get you a sugar mama.
What the
Come on.
hell? All right, we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna move on now to gaming. So, how do you feel about early access games or games as a service, which is like games that get released and then they get updated over time?
I personally, I like it. Like,
Mm.
a new game just came out, Sons of the Forest, recently, and they're already adding like crazy updates. But like, apparently the game had the same amount of stuff as the old game did, the normal Forest. But now they already added like what? They added I know they added binoculars. I think they added a parachute or something like that, where you could like
Glider.
start flying. Yeah, a glider, which is that's cool as hell. And also, you can just go back to the game that you once played, and it's completely different. And it's a new experience almost because it's so different. So when I go back to playing the Sons of the Forest, it's gonna be so much more different than the first experience. It's gonna be way better. That's just my take on it, though.
That's
Mm,
fair enough.
okay, Jacob, you want to go?
Early access games, it depends for me. If I'm spending that time on that game, they better let me keep my progression. If they don't let me keep my progression, that's just a big waste of time, and it shouldn't even be
You're
out.
saying a
Because
beta.
no, look, no, even early access, like people, you release the game early access, sometimes it's still different
Yeah, there's
from when
wipes
the
and
actual
shit.
game comes out, and it's just a complete different experience. Like Call of Duty, I swear, in early access was completely different to when it came out.
Well, that's a beta.
Yes, you're kind of like a
That's a
Tarkov.
Yeah, the
beta,
beta.
Jacob.
Tarkov
It's still
light.
okay, but still, early access games are still our games that change by the time it releases.
No, Jacob.
No, Dylan
Early
did.
access is released.
It, no, it's like pre-release.
Yeah, it's out though. Like it's permanently out.
Dylan did interject and kind of make a good point as Tarkov. Dylan, you wanna?
Yeah. Okay, so like I was saying, I mean, like early access games, I do like, but games like as a service, or like they get updated like as time goes on. I think that's just I'm kind of a hater of it. You know what I mean? Because it breeds what I like to think is laziness for it. Because they're like, okay, we have this dog shit pile of trash, and we're gonna push it on you guys and sell it to you. You just gotta wait like 2 years for it to actually be done. It's kind of
Yeah,
like it's
but then
fucking lame. I feel like let me grab the floor. I feel like it's just kind of like I don't know. It's different than early. I consider that way different than early access. You know what I mean? I still like the Cyberpunk thing. Cyberpunk released as a quote unquote full game, even though it's a game as service. And look, it was a buggy pile of shit. And now what? 2 years later, 3 years later, it's finally becoming like a little more stable. Like I think that's fucking dumb. Just at least if you're gonna show a product, stop half-assing it and release it when you feel like it's great for the public. Stop releasing these buggy pieces of shit. It makes games so much more unenjoyable to get hyped for because it's like it's so just like it's so lame because everybody does it, you know? If people would actually take time, wait a couple more years to release a good product, we wouldn't have this fucking issue where every game is bad. The best example I have is The Last of Us. They ported it, they rushed it out, and it was dog shit. The port barely worked. Wait till it's actually good and runnable, like Resident Evil 4, another port that was taken. They took their time on. They waited a couple years to release it, and look at it, flawless, perfect.
Better
I
than
know
the
a game
original,
that came out
actually.
early access. I know
You
a
know what I
game
mean?
that came out in early access was absolute garbage,
Okay,
and then they still don't fix it. Atlas, they rushed that
Oh
game.
yeah,
I don't.
They rushed
It's
that
so
game.
irrelevant. I don't even know what it is.
it's
Yeah, I
like
don't know
Exactly.
what
Ark
that is
with
either.
fucking.
It was
It's Ark pirates, bro. Like that's.
it was hyped up.
Oh, for real?
It was hyped up
Oh,
when it came
yeah, I
out.
remember that.
Had so many bug issues, and they just didn't fix anything while it was in early access. Like they released on early access, rushed the crap out of it, and by the time it came out, well, when the people started playing it, it had the same issues. Like they didn't even bother changing anything.
No, 100%. So for me, it's pretty 50-50. Like it depends on the game for me. Like if it's a see, I really can't even think of any good examples of early access games I like. Like I understand the concept of it, and I do support it for developers and shit that like need that extra funding and they have a good idea and the game is actually polished as it is. Kind of like Core Keepers. Like the game is actually really fucking good as it is. It's an early access game. It's a game as a service basically. They just keep updating shit and they keep adding to it over the lifetime. But I think a lot of AAA games are like bigger studios that are coming out with these sequels and shit in early access. Like honestly, Isaac, I'm sorry, but Sons of the Forest is a pretty good example. I I don't see it as being better than the original one almost anyway. Like, I know there's a lot that they did better. I'm not gonna say that it's not better, but in my honest opinion, I think the game is just kind of like, if they would have took their time with it and, like Dylan said, took like 1 or 2 more years to just develop the game, you would have a way better game overall.
How long?
Thank you.
They were developing it for like what, like 6 years or some shit like that.
And what do they have to show for it? Nothing.
It's the same
Like,
as, I mean,
yeah, exactly. They've nothing for 6 years. It's 6 years of waste, basically.
It's for sure better than the first one.
But okay,
yeah.
2 good examples of early access games: Phasmophobia, great. Ready or
That's-
Not,
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Those 2 games, like it's not a game of service. Like they didn't release some buggy fucking mess. They released a pretty good game. Yes, they're still adding on to it because it's early access, but like those are great examples of games that are like, okay,
I have a question about
we don't
those.
a lot of shit. Oh, what's up?
Yeah, here.
Did they look? I have a question. Did they have to? Did they release a game prior to those games where they had to do a follow up in immediate, like a certain time frame?
No.
Didn't.
So that's different. They didn't have a time frame to
It's
get
way
it out.
different.
Wait,
That's why it's not a good example.
Sons
The
of the-
Forest.
Sons of the Forest. Well, first of all, they were a company that had money because the Forest is
Yeah,
a
it's
very
also an
successful
indie
game.
developer.
Ready or Not, Phasmophobia. I know for a fact you haven't heard, especially the Phasmophobia one. You've never heard the fucking creators before because it was like one dude doing this shit. Like he had no money,
And
and he still didn't like stop for it. Son of the Forest didn't have a time frame either.
Yeah, to interject with that, with what Dylan was saying, Jacob, Sons of the Forest is developed by an indie company. They usually, I don't know how that worked, but
Wait, Sons of the Forest is developed by an indie
yes,
company?
it's an indie company.
Yeah, they're indie.
So usually with indie companies, they'll get a publisher and then they get the funding for it, and there's usually no deadline. It's whenever the game they feel is good enough to be pushed out, essentially, is when they'll push the game out. For a AAA company, when you have like investors and shit like that, and people that are like behind the scenes, like helping, like controlling the product, like you think Call of Duty or something, they are stuck on that yearly schedule. Sons of the Forest didn't have that. That's why they took 6 years to develop the game. It's just the point
Also,
that
I have to add on to something. Sons of the Forest, they ran out of money. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere online that they ran out of money, so they couldn't produce.
Be false information.
but yeah,
It could be. I don't know.
if they ran out of money developing almost the same game as they did the first time around, that's kind of a problem.
Well, the map is like 10 times bigger than the normal forest.
Okay, but are they on Unreal
No,
Engine?
20 times bigger.
Are they on Unreal Engine?
Elden Ring is bigger than any other map. in
Okay,
this,
but Elden Ring is
That's a
AAA
huge
game.
ass company.
Yeah. Is Sons of the Forest on Unreal Engine?
I don't even know.
Let me check.
I am almost positive it is, because if it is, you can do map gen for Unreal. It takes like, you can get a map that size in probably about like a couple of days.
I'm not sure.
Like asset
know.
wise, it could take some time, yeah, but like the map itself, like the size and like the foliage and shit, like you can set up auto gens and shit and have the map built in a couple of days
It
if
says
it's
that
Unreal.
Sons of the Forest is designed on Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah, Unreal Engine 5 is easy for game development. It is easy.
Yeah,
But
map generation for
here's the
that is
thing.
like that's bullshit to even like.
If they
say that.
started on Unreal Engine 4, which this was 6 years ago, you said they started developing this game. It's a lot harder. It's easy to transition in Unreal Engine 5, like to port the project, but Unreal Engine 4 is a lot harder to develop for than Unreal Engine 5 is. So I could see it being a problem then, but like switching to UE5, it's super fucking simple. I think Unreal Engine 5's been out for like 3 years or something like that. But yeah.
I mean, that's half the time then.
Yeah, so
And
just
they still have nothing to show for it.
okay, just to wrap it up, I think it's kind of 50-50. It just depends on the game and, like, what they have to show for it after the time they spent developing it. Like, I think a lot of companies come out and they release the game kind of, like, half-finished, and then their excuse is, like, oh, it's an early access game, and they'll just update it over time. But, like, realistically, I feel like the updates that they push out for these games seem bigger than they are because they have no fucking updates. Like, it's like, oh, like, for example, we put a pair of binoculars in the fucking game. Like, oh, big fucking whoop-de-doo. Like, I don't, like, it could be in the game by default, bro. It's a pair of binoculars. Like, I think early access games and games as a service, I feel like they should have content updates the size of, like, a DLC or something. Like, you should take a couple months, develop the game, and then you drop a big-ass update. Take a couple months, develop the game, drop a big-ass update. You shouldn't be pushing out these tiny little features and being like, oh, game-changing update, you can now glide. It's like, okay.
Well, the gliding is pretty sweet.
It's just, it's another opinion thing. Like, I don't think it is, you think it is, but that's besides the point. They could have built more feature in like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? I don't want to repeat myself 500 times.
Yeah.
It just kind of
They
depends on
could've
the game.
more shit with less time.
It just depends on the game. Or they could just, take the time to fucking develop the game more and release it as a full product. But, people don't do that no more. Anyway, you want to ask the next one, Dylan?
Ooh. In your experience, what game has the best rank system currently? That's easy. That's easy. I'm gonna go first for this one. I think the most fair rank system is Tekken. Now, I could be biased because I'm a Tekken head, but in general, Tekken head is the best. Is my personal opinion, has the best ranking system. It's very fair, and so basically, what you can do, you can face somebody from a different rank, up to 3 ranks, and if they're 3 ranks higher than you or 3 ranks lower than you, it changes how many points you get for it. If they're 3 ranks higher than you, and say, oh my god, they're 3 ranks higher than me, and you only lose 80 points, which 80 is nothing. But if you win against somebody your own rank, you get 700, which is very fair because they're your rank. And it's all.
Here, I got a question.
What's up?
When you let's say you're the person 3 ranks ahead of the person and you win, how
Yes.
many points do you get?
80.
See, I don't like that because that's just a waste of time. 80 points is nothing if you're getting 600.
Yeah, so that's why most of the time you could change like your filter for it. Like,
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you could choose if you want to face people 3 ranks higher or lower, you can, but it's not like but you can also go to 2 ranks or 1 rank.
Also, to interject with that, it's definitely, in my opinion, that's super fair because you could just be stomping fucking low-ass ranks and get massive amounts of points if it wasn't like that.
Yeah, and that's unfair. That's why I think, like I said, Tekken has the most fair system because it's obviously it rewards you for facing people your own rank and winning against them, and you still get rewarded for beating people higher than you or lower than you, but it's not going to be like holy shit. It's fair. It's very, very fair, and that's why I think it's the best.
Tekken has that seems like a very advanced rank system, how you can filter everything. The
Oh, yeah.
game I think has one of the best ranking systems, Rocket League. And here's my reason on this. Okay? No matter your rank.
Okay,
No, listen.
Your
Your rank, you're versing people with the exact same elo as you. Every single match. You will get the same points, you beat them, you go up points. As soon as you progress, you will verse people of that elo. Every single time you're matched up with someone of your elo, varying from like 10 points higher, 10 points lower. Every time.
Fair, okay, Isaac.
I have to say Apex. Okay, so how Apex's work?
I'm not gonna go ahead.
Yeah, just let me say, and then you say your piece. So Apex works. Let's say, for example, you're gold, right? You'll get into matches with people in silver and platinum, and if you kill someone that's silver rank, you'll get a little bit less points. And if you kill, like for example, I think it's 12 for gold, 10 for silver, and then 14 for platinum, is the point system. And also there's placement points. It's not just kills. And I don't know. I just think I think it's a really good system.
I have to interject on this one. It's hard with Apex because since it's a battle royale.
Yeah, battle royale.
It's not 100% skill ranked matches,
Mm-hmm.
right? So in Apex, all you have to do really, if you kill a squad, you can hide in a corner for the rest of the match. You're up.
Yeah, but that's just gonna take you years to rank up.
It will take longer, but you can still No, it won't even take that long depending on how many kills you get. You get enough kills, you just hide till final 3. Not even.
Well,
you can hide till final 2, and then you just go up like insane.
Okay.
Well, if you get a shit ton of kills, then
I'm gonna interject
then
again.
Go ahead.
So Apex's ranking system, sorry, Isaac, by the way, is
No, you're good.
It's kills and also survivability. Like it has to factor in 2 things. So I think in that sense
Right.
it makes a lot of sense.
And also, if you're getting a shit ton of kills, then you deserve to rank up.
You're getting a lot more points, yeah.
Right, exactly. Jacob was saying, like, if you just get so many kills and just hide, then you deserve, because you killed some of the lobby.
Yeah, okay.
You're not just camping the entire time.
So the way, I guess, if people don't play Apex is, for example, I played a match a little while ago, and I got a couple kills and we lost the game in, like, it was close to final circle, and I got, like, 200 and some points for it. A couple games after that, I ended up winning with less kills, and I only got like 100 and some points for that. So it depends on your survivability and also like how many kills you're getting. Like it has a lot of factors into it. It's not just like match based, like you're done. Like if you can survive, you're getting points. But if you just survive and don't get any points, you're getting like 10 points a match. Like it's not. There's a pretty big gap. You have to be actively doing shit.
Yeah, the more kills you have, the more points you'll get after each like stage. Like 10 squads left, 5 squads left, 3 squads left. Depending on how many kills you have at each of those stages, you'll get more points depending on that.
Yeah. Okay. So
Right.
Dylan's is Tekken, Jacob's is Rocket League, yours is Apex.
Joe?
Honestly, I I can't think of a good like ranking system, bro. I think
If you say what I think
I'm not gonna say Modern
I think
Warfare
what
2.
Okay, I was about to say
No.
if you said that, I was leaving the podcast. You
I
guys can
really
finish
like
up.
Modern Warfare 2 rank, but it is tight, bro. Like you are put against people that are like literally on the same playing field as you constantly. Like it's not
For what game?
Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2.
It is
That's
hard.
exactly
Oh
bro.
right.
yeah,
It is
that's
hard.
I like that.
But I don't, bro. It depends. Like I don't know. For me, I can't think of a good ranking system. Like I feel like everything I've played ranked wise always has like some sort of issue with matchmaking. Like there's never like I never feel like
Well, of course, there's nothing
Well,
really perfect.
yeah, no, I never feel like every match I'm in is fair though. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like sometimes
Yeah.
I get into matches where I'm like absolutely stomping people and I shouldn't be. And then there's matches where I'm getting absolutely fucking plowed and I shouldn't be. Like it's like Siege, for example. Like it's a really bad ranking system, Siege. But like you're playing against like plats and shit, and you're on like bronze, dude. It's just like the skill gaps in a lot of these ranked systems are insane. And there's the
That's
problem
why-
with Smurfs and shit too. Like people making new accounts, and you just get paired against these dudes that are fucking absolutely cracked because they're in bronze. Like it's just I don't know.
Another thing different about Rocket Leagues is it's not entirely based. Like it doesn't go off how you play. It just goes entirely off your rank.
Yeah, see shit like that though. I don't really like that either. Because like when I play with you and stuff. Oh my god, hang on. That was weird audio spike. When I play with you, I get fucking I get paired with just absolute just gods, bro, and it's not fun to me.
So that's
I-
because you don't play the game enough. You are probably gold, platinum if you started playing. I'm champ, so of course you're gonna get put against gods.
Yeah, it should be a mix of both though. It shouldn't just be god.
Oh, there is.
No,
Me
it's
and
not,
Isaac
it's
play.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
listen,
I don't know.
listen. Me and Isaac are playing. Even if I play with Vinny, I get always if it's a random match and there's one like they're not in a team, they're not partied up. It will be one person my rank, and there's usually another person the other person's rank.
That is
If
not
they're
true,
not teamed up,
bro.
yes, it is. Not 100% of the time because they're usually partied up or not. Sometimes it mixes it up and they will throw in two because there's not a player your rank playing. That's just the difference of me deciding to play with you. It's not the game's fault that I'm deciding to play with you.
Okay, but what about when like for example you win a couple games and you get put against just absolute sweat lords?
Well, that's only because your rank went up. Your rank went up, you're going to verse people in higher ranks, you're going to verse better people.
I don't know, man. No, I'm not talking about rank going up. I'm talking about like I'm still in fucking bronze, right? And I'm playing against like people that are just like I get into a match and the match is
Smurfs.
fair, right? And then another match is where it's a little bit harder because I'm going up in elo. And then the third match I play is just absolute AIDS, dude. Like it's just like people
That's-
fucking aerialing and flipping off the goddamn ceilings and fucking it's insane. Like that's how Rocket League
That's
has always
just
been to me.
Smurfs, though. That's
Yeah,
just Smurfs.
man, that's a problem.
See, that's
Yeah,
why
there's a lot of
game,
Smurfs.
every
'cause it's
game's got
free-to-play.
Smurfs, bro. And
That's
it's
what-
also free.
And I
so it's-
also said that.
That's why I'm saying like Tekken 1. You can't really fight too many Smurfs. I mean, you can, but everything is character based. It's not like as a whole. So I mean, technically, the higher you rank up as one character, the rest of your other characters get ranked up. You can't really Smurf on somebody, and there's also 37 ranks. So trying to Smurf is a little like
It's hard.
hard. Yeah, it's like it's good luck trying to Smurf. Like you're never really gonna find like a Smurf in like Tekken. That's why I think it's again more fair because 37 ranks. It's kind of fucking hard to find a Smurf, you know.
Yeah, no, 100%. But for me, I guess my closest answer would be Apex Arenas. I really like the arena system, like the ranking in arenas. I thought that was a lot more fair.
Didn't they
If
remove
there were-
arenas?
If there were
Yeah, it's
if there were
gone.
more players, the problem with Apex Arenas is there wasn't enough players who end up getting matches
Yes,
with.
No,
yeah.
no, I'm just
yeah.
talking about the ranking system in general,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the matches you get into when you do get into them. It's
That's
just,
where I'm
it
coming from with
had-
Rocket League.
Yeah, I don't agree with Rocket
If you
League.
go just based off the ranking system is good. But there are cancer players who want to be Smurf. That's not the ranking system's fault. That's the game.
I
Yeah,
honestly,
that is just the game.
I feel like a ranking system should always be within the rank you're in, or a rank above or a rank below. I don't think you should be playing like 2 ranks or 2 ranks above or below. Like, I don't think that makes sense.
You wouldn't. If you're playing ranked, you're usually paired. If you're playing solo ranked or just people in your level, you're gonna get matched with people your rank.
No, Rocket League, I've gotten 2 ranks above, 2 ranks below. Like if you're in bronze and silver, you will be playing against golds and plats. Like it's a thing.
When we were in bronze, I was facing against golds. But now that I'm higher, I've never versed a GC.
Yeah,
but I versed an old GC, not
I think
a current
the way
GC.
the ranking, we gotta hurry this. the way the ranking in that game works is it gets tighter as you go up. That's how Modern Warfare 2 is too. But like it's really loose at the bottom.
All right, well, whatever. We all guessed it, or we all said our piece.
Okay. So next
right.
question. We got
Next question. If you were to get paid 50K to watch One Piece in one sitting, would you? And here, let me add on a few things before you all answer. So how it works is that you can't talk to anyone. You're just in your room all by yourself until you watch episode 1 to 1050 or whatever the current episode is. I don't really remember. It's like 1070 or something. But you can't go on your phone. You just straight up just watch it.
Can you sleep?
Yes, you sleep. You could sleep, piss, shit, obviously, eat. Yes, of course. You're not starving yourself.
But okay, so you don't get a break though, bro, right? Like, just
no,
constantly...
you don't get any breaks.
God.
Just watch One Piece the entire time.
Okay. If it was more money,
Yeah,
the money sitting isolated in a room watching a show that long will make you go insane. If you have nothing
50K.
to do. 50K is not enough money to sit there for.
How long would that take?
It takes weeks.
17.53 days. 420.8 hours.
2.5 weeks. If you sit in a room that long staring at a screen, you are gonna just go insane.
What about for 75K?
No,
I don't know if I can do it. It's more or less. It's like doing it in one sitting. It's a battle of attrition, more or less. You get like, what will win, that or your fucking sanity? You know, like endurance is gonna matter the most. You could like the show, but like going to those lengths for that long of a time is mind numbing.
Yeah, but for
Can you
50K,
socialize?
50, dude,
okay, listen.
50K is nothing.
The lowest
50K
I
is
do it
nothing.
for, the lowest I do it for is 150K.
That's a car.
Oh, easily, yeah,
150K, I would do it.
I'm going. No. I know if I sat there staring at a screen for 2.5 weeks.
No,
2.5 weeks. Can you socialize?
No, you're not.
No.
You can't talk.
No
to anyone.
socializing. No human interaction at all.
Listen.
Trapped in a room watching a show, I'd actually lose my
Listen.
mind.
150K is like a 2-year salary. Like you don't have to worry about shit for 2 years.
50K. I would need
And
it to be at least
you're
2.
only.
Oh,
How long would it take, bro? Like how many days did you say?
17.53 days, but that's including if you never took a break or sleep.
So let's just say 2 months, right?
Take you a month or 2. If you had breaks, eat, poop, shit,
Yeah.
do everything like that.
2 months.
Well, you could do that while watching it.
can I
though.
exercise?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
Anything you want to do.
you have
as
to-
long
you
as
have
you're
to be
watching
watching
the
it,
fucking
though.
show.
You have no sun. I mean, you go outside
You
on
can
my
have
phone
the
and watch
sun,
it.
bro. Open the window.
It's different. There's no fresh air. Like I can't go outside.
Open the window.
Like can do nothing. Bro, come on. It's still not the
Listen,
same as going
2 months.
outside.
The lowest.
No, you're in your room. You're in your room. You can't go outside.
The lowest
Exactly.
end of the spectrum is like
ruins it.
2 months, right? All right, it's 2 months. That's like you taking quite a few breaks and just kind of being up and around doing shit, right? So 2 months, and you get 150K. Like, that's a 2-year salary in 2
Look,
months.
It says in one sitting, so there should be no exception of you going around doing other stuff.
Well, you could be
if you
walking
wake
around
up-
the room as long as you're fucking staring at the TV. That's
Exactly, but Joe, imagine being trapped, listening, watching the same thing, same show.
2 years. 2-year salary.
Months. I don't give. Joe, that salary's going
Nah,
to your medical
100
bills. You gotta get a therapist.
Nah, 150K,
You're
150K
not.
for me, yes. 50K, no.
I'll do it for 50K easily.
You're insane.
I don't know if I could.
Yeah, no,
the battle.
that's-
I think my mind would go fucking crazy.
I would
before
kill
can even-
myself, actually.
I would. I would love to do it, but realistically, I physically can't do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm too social. I'd fucking crack like an egg. I can't
That's
do
what
it.
I'm saying.
Would I
I
love to do
literally-
it for 200K or 150K? Absolutely, I would fucking take the challenge on. I know I wouldn't be able to do it.
Bro, no, it's not it.
All right, well,
150K. You are wild, bro.
Isaac, bro.
Yeah, 150K.
Your body.
That's enough, bro. Come on now.
What do you
Even
mean your
just
body?
Staying home is not good for your health. All health, physical, mental.
It doesn't matter. You're making that much money. Who cares? For like,
Isaac, I could be clinically insane. It doesn't matter what I have if I have money.
I
What is
think
the money
you're.
gonna do for me?
I think you're
I'm insane.
vastly overestimating the amount of time that 2 months is. Like, if you were okay, so if you're taking no breaks, right?
it wouldn't
Isaac,
even
like,
be
no
2
breaks.
months. It would not
Yeah,
be 2 months.
it'd be less. It would be like a little over half a month. That's like three. That's like quarantine and COVID, bro. Except you can't use your phone.
Exactly.
Like, it's
That's
not that
exactly what
bad.
that was.
Well,
Isaac,
it'd be over a month because you got to realize you got to counter and sleep. Say
go
average 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
a whole day watching one show, even 2 days watching one show, doing absolutely nothing else. Please, for the love of God, and tell me you
I
do it
have.
for 2 weeks.
I
I've
would
done
do
it.
that
I've
for
done
money.
that.
Nothing else. Nothing else, Joe. You cannot look off the screen.
Okay, so I will admit
Okay.
I took breaks to shit and shit, but like if I have to shit and stuff, and you can't stop watching, right?
You have to
Absolutely
as
not.
well.
So what if? Okay, so I'm gonna try and bend Jacob a little bit here without moving off this question. You're allowed to pause it.
You're allowed. Okay. Okay. No, that's not one sitting, man. You're
No,
not
it is one
constantly
sitting.
on
You
He's
it.
can't.
just
You can't
saying-
be
he's
leaving
just
the.
saying
Yeah, you can pause it and like take a fucking mental break and work out a little bit.
It's completely different, though.
No, it's not.
That's completely warping the question.
Yeah, that's fine. He's just asking. It's
If I could
not,
look,
so.
if I could take a break, go outside.
No, you're
even
not going
socialize,
outside. I'm talking just pause it.
I'm not doing it.
You're insane. All right. Anyway,
not
we'll move
doing
on. We'll move on. Jacob is
Oh my-
Jacob is a
Wait,
crackhead.
no,
right?
no. 250K. I'm not doing under 200.
he's got to
Damn.
fucking bump it
Like
up.
the
a
money's
little
got to be
You
up
want a
there.
quarter
I'm
of a
talking
milli, bro?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
yeah.
$250,000 for half a month work, bro.
I'm gonna have to spend what? Fuck. How many therapy sessions I'm gonna need after that? I have no
Why
idea.
would- You are not gonna need therapy after
Dude,
that.
you're not gonna, dude. If you need a therapist, you're a
and a
bitch.
half
You're actually a
weeks.
You know
pussy.
what? You know what I
Isaac,
would do the
I-
entire
it'd
time.
It'd be more than
Jacob?
2.5
Isaac,
weeks.
you are overestimating. You are underestimating how much time it is. You sleeping 8 hours a day is taking 8 hours out of you watching it. You taking mental breaks is taking time out of you watching it. You sitting there staring at a screen for 2.5 weeks, if you watched the whole time without sleeping, you would go insane. You're thinking too highly of yourself.
I'm
And
not
I'm
gonna
saying
lie,
this
though,
for
dude.
everyone
I
in
would
here.
not go insane.
Yes, you would. Isaac,
Watching a show? How is
you
watching
have
a
your
show?
phone. Isaac, you do not have your phone. You cannot socialize with a single human being. You
I'm
would
not-
go insane.
I'm not gonna cap, dude. But when I was watching One Piece, I went through like 400 episodes in like a month, right? I didn't really touch my phone through the entire thing.
Yeah, but you still socialize, Joe.
No, I
I don't
didn't.
think you understand what socializing
I don't
does
think
for
you
You
understand
talk
what
to no
kind
one?
of person I am, though. No, I didn't. Not when I was watching it. Like when I was
Jacob.
done watching it for the day, I
Your
talked to
family.
people.
Your family.
Nope. I don't
Not a
really see
word.
them that much. Nope.
Y'all are crazy. Literally, I cannot go that long without socializing with a single person because as soon as you leave.
I could care less.
Yeah, but Joe, you have not gone for that long.
I have gone. Okay, so COVID. When I had COVID, I was not on my phone at all. Like when I got it, I was playing Overwatch with Isaac and shit, right? No, it's not different because it was like 2 weeks. I was sleeping, bro, the entire time. I was awake in bed, staring
Exactly.
at my fucking ceiling because I didn't want to do anything. And then when I wasn't, I was sleeping.
Is different. Sleeping is different.
But you're saying
If you're
that
laying-
it's impossible to go
body
that long
is
without
physically sick.
socializing. It's not.
No, overall, all of it. Just trapped in a room. It's not impossible to go without socializing, but mentally, after that time, if you're just sitting there, it's gonna ruin you.
I can
The
go.
reason, the difference with being sick is you don't want to do anything. If you're physically capable of doing stuff and you're sitting there and you want to do stuff, you're gonna go crazy.
Okay, but you're not taking into account the fact that you're literally sitting on $150,000. Like, of course you're gonna sit there and you'd be like, "Wow, this fucking blows." But at the same time, you know what I'd be doing? I'd be thinking about all the shit I'm gonna do when this is over.
No amount of
Exactly.
money.
I'm gonna be thinking
no
about
amount,
all the amount of shit I'm gonna be doing when this is over.
No amount of money will make me want to isolate myself from society, completely melt
Alright,
my
well, we're
brain
not
from
changing
how
his
to
mind.
talk to people.
We're not
Yeah,
changing
we
his
gotta,
mind. Just switch.
move on.
Alright,
Next question.
Yeah, move on.
Ooh,
No,
how do you feel about
yeah.
romance-centered anime?
Fucking hate it. That's my answer.
Fuck you.
Same.
It depends.
Okay,
Isaac,
so
Isaac, what have you seen? First off, Isaac, what romance
just-
anime have you
I
watched?
just- I haven't watched one, but
Exactly. Next.
okay. All right. I guess
Joe,
this
what's
one
your
talks.
reason?
Okay, I can't say I hate it because
Isaac,
I
I'm
like
sorry, I'm
Elfen
sorry.
Lied.
No,
sorry,
fuck
sorry.
you. I don't want to
No, I'm
talk
sorry.
anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
fuck
Oh
you.
shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Anger in the
That's
podcast.
my question, shut up.
All right. Anyway, Isaac, go ahead.
No. It's fine. I haven't watched one. My opinion's unvalid.
Okay, so you don't. Well, what's?
Exactly. It
Shut
is true.
Just shut up. All right.
Okay.
All right. What is your like reasoning behind it? Because I'll probably agree with you.
I could care less about two people wanting to make love with each other.
Okay, so that's valid. That's 100%. Okay, so I get that.
I
For
I
me-
don't find it entertaining.
So for me, I'm kind of 50-50 because I've watched a lot of like I said I fucking hate it, but like I hate most of it is I guess the better because I've watched Elfen Lied and shit like that, and there's a lot of like Elfen Lied. Again, I don't know how to fucking pronounce that. I said it last episode.
Alpha Line, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Parasite's another one where it's very heavily like it's got a lot of romance elements to it.
I wouldn't say that.
It's got some romance going on in that bitch, bro.
A little, yeah,
not a-
minimal.
It's
There
not.
Is that, but it's not romance centered.
Well, that's
true.
why I
Of
said
course
it's kind of
romance centered.
50-50 for me. Like, if it has some romance in it, I'm chilling. If it's straight up romance, I can't do it.
All right. So now I'm on the complete opposite spectrum because my favorite animes are romance centered. Now, I feel like you got your guys' opinion is you guys haven't seen like good romance animes. Elfen Lied's good, but it's not as good as the ones. Like I'll give an example. Toradora, my favorite anime.
I've
of all
actually seen
time
that.
is romance based. It's fucking amazing. Shinibio, amazing romance anime. Spice and Wolf. These are three great examples of the three powerhouse romance animes. They are all just amazing in their storytelling, their character development, and just situations. I think it is fucking cute, wholesome, and it just makes you every time I watch him, I be kicking my feet up.
Right.
They're so good. It's
but-
just amazing.
I'd be
I agree
kicking my
with you.
feet up.
I agree with you. I'm not gonna lie. It depends because there are romance anime where it's just straight up weird. Right.
I like the soft core more than the smart.
Yes. Yes. Just
These-
like the way of life.
Yeah,
genre.
like I like the cute shit more than the like holy fuck they're fucking. That's
Yeah.
that's just kind of like when they bring it to a extreme level, it's not entertaining. When they incorporate when it's romance centered and actually about romance and not about sex, I think it's way fucking better.
Your
It makes-
Lie in April.
Oh,
Your
amazing.
Lie in April it's a great story. The story in that is great.
Dude, it's just like romance centered animes. I think they for some reason they have my heart in a fucking chokehold, bro. I could literally like for the rest of my days I could watch romance centered animes and be just complete.
They bring you good feeling.
Yeah, it's happy. There's
Yeah.
it-
If you
it's
watch happy
cute.
stuff, you're gonna be happy.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
not
cute.
entirely. Can't speak on everyone.
Yeah,
'cause
don't work for
people
me,
have
bro.
different mindsets. People have different mindsets. Yeah, but usually, if you watch something happy and try to enjoy it, it will make you feel somewhat better.
Oh, dude, it's just like it makes you more excited. And like for me, every time I watch Toradora like too many times over, easily 6 or 7 times. Fucking, it's just amazing every time. I know how it is, and I just love it every time. So it's just like, wow, this is fucking great. I think it's cute.
Okay, well I guess everybody. Me and Isaac are on the opposite end of the spectrum there. You guys, it's an even split, boys.
Thank you, Jacob, for being on my side.
First game.
Anyway, we're moving on now. We're gonna move on to Professor Joe's lab, bro. That's fucking Adam's name for it now. That's their little fucking space noises and shit. Bill Nye.
Face noises.
Pew, 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 pew.
Question for you boys, right? Question for you boys. How many species do you think are similar to us in space? How many do you think exist?
Fucking 12.
Low-key, probably more than we know. In all
I
honesty.
mean, there are similar ones to us on Earth.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in
Monkeys.
space, like
Yeah, I
outside
know.
of Earth.
Outside of Earth, where it's infinite possibilities, there's I have no clue.
I feel like there's way more than we can
At least
even, like,
one.
fathom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. We can't even comprehend most of the stuff in space.
Okay, well the answer, the estimate is actually probably lower than you think. It's 10,000.
Oh wow!
So the universe is about 13.8 billion years old, right? So it's pretty fucking old. What we're kind of estimating is that a lot of stuff that came before us either is gone now because it happened way before we came into existence, or again, this is like the fucking 7th goddamn episode in a row where we were talking about this, the 4th dimension, where they've ascended beyond like our plane of existence.
7
Like
million.
we have no idea, like we can't comprehend them essentially. So it's weird though because the likelihood of us being the only species in the universe, like right now, is basically 0. But there's this paradox called the Fermi paradox where it makes absolutely no sense for us to be alive and not have found any signs of another like civilization at this point. So what we think is that they're here. We just don't know how to comprehend what they are. Like, dark matter in space is something that we have no idea, like, why it exists and what it does. Like, it just constantly expands. It's that black shit you see when you look up at the fucking sky, obviously. And, like, Mars and shit, how there's, like, specks of water and, like, underground caves with just ice crystals and shit just randomly strewn about. The moon has a lake on it we just found. Like, there's a lot of shit going on that doesn't make any sense as to why we're the only ones around. And we're starting to believe that they are here. We just can't see them, which is fucking kind of scary.
Oh, it's kind of like ghosts.
Yes.
No,
If
it's
ghosts, if you believe in ghosts, they're there, but we can't see them.
it's kind of like that one theory though. Like you guys ever watch that one video? It's like
The
a
game
high
theory?
schooler. Huh?
Nothing.
It's that one video. It's like a high schooler explaining the fourth dimension.
Yes, yeah. I see that
Yeah,
video.
have you guys seen that? Like it's super popular.
That's
Yeah,
a
you
But
were
like
talking about it last episode. I think.
yeah,
That's probably it.
yeah, I was. But he's just basically saying like people in the fourth dimension, we just can't see them. But like because like we're 3D, we're in the third dimension. We can't see things that it's in the second dimension, or the second dimension can't see us is what I meant.
Yeah.
But what would like what if like the rules have been switched? You know what I'm trying to say?
Well, an
So
easier.
you're basically saying that we can't see, but
Yeah, fourth
two-dimensional things
dimension.
can't see three-dimensional things, and
Yes.
three-dimensional things can't see four-dimensional things. is what
Like
you're
when
trying
you
to say.
think about this,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
When you think about it in like a simpler term, though, right? Like if you think about like a let's just say a game, right? Like a 2D Mario game or something like that. The object that they create for that game can be 3D, but it's set at a 2D perspective, so you can't see that 3D side of it because the game is based in 2D. So 2D cannot see 3D. It's a very simple way to explain that. Like it could be a
Yeah.
3D object, but you can't tell. So
Yeah, I suck at explaining.
no, you're fine. Yeah. So it's called the Fermi paradox. It makes absolutely no sense while we're alone. Like why we're alone. There's a lot of shit going on in the universe, like the black holes and the white holes, and just a lot of weird coincidences and stuff. Like the entire existence of us makes no sense. Because if we exist, why doesn't anything else exist? Because we found planets that are almost exactly identical to us, but they have no life, or life that we can see. I guess is a better way to put it. It's just strange. And we also have a theory going on that's kind of gaining popularity, where there was actually a species here before us, not the dinosaurs, obviously.
Neanderthals, aren't they different species?
No, I think they're actually. Are they?
Evolution,
I don't know.
sorry.
I
I'm
think
pretty
it's
sure
evolution.
Neanderthals are different species compared to Homo sapiens.
They might be, but yeah. So it's kind of that thing where they got so fucking advanced that they either left this planet or they transcended our like ability to like see them, essentially. Which is again where, like Jacob said, where ghosts and shit could be coming from too. Like people have all these weird fucking like experiences with ghosts and shit they talk about. What if it's just a fucking people just here?
That's actually wild.
It could be
Like, what if
them
it's
in
just
the
people
fourth
here, bro?
dimension
Exactly.
trying to get back to us.
The
think
thing
you're
is
right.
with the other species, the one thing that I can't like fathom is like if they were here, why is there like all natural, like the Earth, like there's no buildings or like I guess caves.
Yeah, but what if it's not, right? Like, what if everything here, like trees and shit, were built before us, and we just think that they're natural to the Earth? That's another thing you
That's
gotta think
true.
about. Like, octopuses, bro. They're not actually native to Earth. They came here on an asteroid. We don't know where they
What the
came
hell?
from.
What?
We have no idea where. Yeah, octopuses are not native to Earth. They came in an asteroid.
I thought that was squid.
It might be squids. It's squids or octopuses.
Are
off
you
the top of my head.
serious? I did not know
I
that.
didn't know that
I
either.
knew that one.
Also,
Me and Jacob be talking about that shit, bro.
That is
to add to
wild.
Jacob's point, Neanderthals and Homo sapiens share the same homogeneous, but they're not the same species.
Crossbreeding. That's
Mhm.
why
Yeah.
it's the early stages we crossbreed with Neanderthals. That's why some people have Neanderthal DNA in them.
Yeah. So
Like Isaac, he looks like one.
that's fucked up. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of fucking crazy, dude, to think about. Like, people, like, what if, like, what Isaac was saying, what if they're trying to contact us and that's what you have these ghostly encounters and shit with, bro? Like, what if they're moving shit around and they're like, hey, I'm here. And you
They're
just,
in the
you
fourth
just,
dimension.
yeah, you just think
trying
it's a
to
fucking
contact
ghost.
us.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, that's just crazy, bro. I don't know. I don't like that. Fermi paradox, look it up if you want to
I
look
don't
into
like
that.
that.
But yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like there's 10,000 species around us. As far as we know, like our estimate, like mathematically, there's at least 10,000 around us, and we don't know where any of them are. Think about that. Anyway, we're gonna
That's
move
just
on to
wild.
the Would You Rather. Isaac, you want to do this one? This is your favorite
Yeah.
fucking question, so yeah, favorite section. My bad.
It is. Would you rather have a micro penis, and I mean like centimeter, when hard type shit, or would you rather be hard for the rest of your life?
God damn, this is a fucking bad.
Hard for the rest of my life.
Micro
Yeah,
penis, bro.
100%.
So,
Yeah.
Nope.
so
Micro
how
penis.
hard are we talking? Like, am I like fully
Pain?
100%
Yeah, full,
like
full,
erect?
full.
That's
Or
painful though.
yeah, I know it's painful, but it's like my thing is just like, is there any like health deficit that I'm suffering with this super hard, rock hard cock?
Super
Like,
hard
shouldn't be.
rock hard.
Maybe
cock.
No. You
Because
just
like, do I have a hard dick all the time, and I'm like not like worrying about blood flow transferring, my dick turning blue and falling off?
no. You're
Or
chilling.
is-
You're chilling. But
okay,
like,
so I can have a rock hard dick, no like, with no issue of it falling off.
yeah.
Oh,
You're
I'm
chilling. You're chilling.
I'm
But
taking
like,
a rock hard cock. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
that one
Like,
is.
you got to realize if there's no issue for it falling off, then it's not going to be hurting the whole time. You know what I mean? Because the whole hurting thing is blood flow in it, like. And so if I don't have to deal with that, I'll be rock hard for the rest of my life, bro. I'll rock out my cock out,
There's
easily.
also a benefit to that. The bed game would be strong.
bro.
24/7.
No foreplay needed, bro.
Exactly.
I'm picking
I'ma
micro
just-
penis.
I'm gonna die. You're weird. I'm gonna dive in, bro.
Listen, I got a reasoning for it, though, right?
What's the reason, homie?
I don't like just being like, oh my fucking, look at my dick, bro. Like I've never liked that, bro. Dick imprint shit. I don't know. I'm just not the type to be like, oh, I'm gonna flex my fucking dick real quick in these fucking crazy sweatpants. So like having a fucking rock hard dick, like imagine trying to put pants on and shit all the time. Imagine just sitting.
See,
Imagine fucking running. Imagine working, and your dick is just hard as fuck all the fucking time, bro.
Your dick doesn't get hard when you run.
No,
What the hell are you
you
talking
get
about?
fucking,
Wait,
you
what?
get,
When
you get
I'm
bricked.
playing basketball. I'm running.
You get
Bro.
bricked when you work out, bro.
The blood gets
Wait.
flowing. The blood gets flowing.
Basketball. Are you sure it's not from? Are you playing with other dudes, bro?
Yeah, come
Like,
on
are
now.
you sure it's not from that?
Naturally speaking, your dick gets hard. All right. Now, if I could be running by myself and I was gonna rock hard cock, bro, because it's just like it just happens because the blood is flowing more than usual, and obviously my dick is getting hard. That's how it works. It's natural. All right. It's not from
your
stimulation.
I don't
man. It's
know
not
if
from
that's-
stimuli from anything else. All right. It's not from
I
stimuli.
randomly get hard, bro.
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay, but do you get hard when you're working out? Like that's
No, I don't get hard when I work out at
okay.
all.
Sometimes, because I'm just like obviously the blood starts flowing. Like I just said, it's natural if you do get hard when you're working out.
I have never gotten hard working out or running or doing anything.
Then you
like
haven't
that.
had a good workout.
I
That's
haven't
not
had a
how
good
that
workout.
works. If you got
Dylan, I
blood
think you be
flowing to
staring
your
at the
dick
girl in
instead
front
of
of you
your
too much.
muscles, bro, there's a problem. Anyway, go ahead, Jacob.
If
I
you're
know.
running, I mean, like,
I got a lot of blood, all right?
running it is possible, just depending on how loose your pants are. Because sometimes if you're
Just rubbing up
swaying,
against
and
your
the
shit, bro.
sensation could cause it to happen. But that's also going along with what you're thinking of, right? Because if I'm just running, I usually don't. But like sometimes, I'm not gonna say like sometimes I did like semi, but like not full on.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
you have a bone ski. Yeah, I know. It happens. I'm not saying I get fucking like giga chad like big dick all the time, bro. But it'd be growing. It'd be growing when I be running.
Nah, I'm taking
No, but
micro-
for the
taking micro
for the
penis, bro.
question, like you would eventually get to like a point where like you're used to visually your dick like not being hard. You know what I'm saying? Like you like wear extra underwear or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Isaac, are you on centimeter side?
Yeah.
I have to go on.
No,
both
no,
your
no, no,
judgment.
no, no, no,
No,
no, no.
he on
I think
rock
I'm-
hard side. He on rock hard.
Isaac, you're on the hard side.
Yeah.
Joe, just know if you have a centimeter, like, what are you doing with that?
You don't gotta do nothing with that, bro.
You better have a crazy tongue game.
You're gonna be using tweezers. kid.
I mean, I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, this is getting
You can't even
fucking
check
weird.
Hey,
This is getting
proof?
fucking weird. This is
Uh,
getting
you
weird,
go
bro.
ahead and message my girlfriend and talk about it.
No,
if
no,
you really
shut
want to,
up.
you know
Alright,
I'm
what
saying?
the
But
fuck,
anyway,
dude?
I'm about to text her right now.
Go ahead. Anyway,
Alright.
I'm just trying to be
Put that out.
different, bro, because everybody's gonna fucking side with the goddamn question. So I'm just saying micro penis.
Oh, you just want to be different.
Yes,
You wanna be quirky.
I'm trying to add like a discussion to this because it needs to
Okay,
be at
you
least
can be
somewhat
anything you want,
split, bro. Listen, Dylan.
You agree
All right,
with us. You agree
you
with
better
us. This is
stop now.
alright. Uh-oh.
I'm getting mad.
Uh-oh.
Micro penis. All right. Anyway, moving on. Hot takes. Ready? The Nintendo Switch. All right, you know what? The Nintendo Switch is ass. Disagree.
Agree.
Agree.
It's convenient, so I have to disagree.
I'm just not a fan of it. Like the Nintendo Switch is cool. I mean, I own one, but like, I don't really have a need for it. Like, it's
Yeah,
cool. Like if I'm gonna be honest, if it didn't have the exclusives that it had to it, it'd be obsolete as fuck.
Every
I'm just gonna be
console
honest.
would.
Yeah.
that's
But
true.
if
Oh,
it
what
didn't have
is?
Smash Bros, if it didn't have Pokemon, if it didn't have those two heavy hitters,
Mario
why
Kart.
like Mario Kart. Like why the fuck would I ever own a Switch? There's just no point
Exactly.
for me to ever even like play it.
Literally only for the exclusives.
You can play those games at any time you want. Any single time you want, you pull it out, you can play.
Yes, sir.
Because that's convenient. It's good. I wouldn't say it's bad at all. It's convenient.
I'm gonna
What
go
about you,
along
Isaac?
with Jacob, right? No. I'm gonna go along with Jacob.
Nintendo games are just mid though, overall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
real.
That's why I said they're all falling off.
I think.
That's why I say I disagree.
I
Or
think
I
when
agree.
it first came out, right? When it first came out, like the first couple years of it, I think it's overstayed its welcome. I think the
Yeah, it
first couple
has, for
years
sure.
it came out, bro, that bitch was revolutionary, dude. Like that, it
It
could
was
play.
it was
Go ahead.
it was crazy. Sorry, no, sorry to cut you off. I was just agreeing with
No,
you.
it's
It was
okay.
crazy.
It could play PS3, Xbox 360 level games on a handheld, bro. Like you were playing Breath of the Wild, which is a massive fucking open world, just a crazy like the physics system and shit in that game was insane. The promise of like Pokemon finally being an open world obviously didn't turn out very well, but like it was just it's the thing. The thing is like when it came out, it was crazy, right? It just had a lot of cool fucking ideas. Like you could hook this bitch up to the TV, you could play it on your TV, you could take it with you, like Jacob was saying, you could put that bitch in your backpack and be playing Skyrim or something on the go, dude. Like that's something you couldn't do before. Obviously, you had a laptop, but it wasn't as convenient. You know, it wasn't a handheld. You couldn't fucking. I mean, you could hook it up to your TV, but it was a lot fucking harder than just sliding it into a dock. Like it was mostly convenience, and the fact that like games like Skyrim or games like fucking Doom or games like The Witcher 3 run on the fucking thing, and you could take them outside and just go. The Steam Deck exists now, but before then, like you could take them outside, you go sit on the fucking porch or some shit, play that shit, or take it on an airplane with you and play that shit, or take it in the car ride on the way somewhere and play that shit. It was crazy. I think it's overstayed its welcome, but that thing is not fucking ass, dude. Nothing
for
about that thing
sure.
is ass.
Oh, but you can play Doom on a TI-86, bro.
Can you take that with you?
Yeah, it's a calculator.
No,
Alright,
talk
bro,
about
come on
Doom
now.
2016, not the fucking old ass Doom.
Look, and I was in school playing Minecraft, bro.
Yeah,
In
mine.
school,
Yeah,
playing Minecraft.
On 30
It's
frames.
good. Look,
It don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. It's still fun. It's better than sitting at school doing nothing.
we're playing
Sitting on
Minecraft
TikTok
mobile,
all day,
bro.
sitting
Yeah,
on Instagram all day, wasting my time on that when I can have fun. Actual fun. Instagram and all that's just time to pass. It's just to pass time. I don't enjoy
It's
that.
entertaining.
No, not for me. I don't enjoy
Especially
that.
especially when you're learning shit.
Yeah, but the learning. Okay, this is a whole different thing. I ain't gonna go into that.
they were branching off. All right, well, I think we got like me and Jacob, and you said it wasn't. Isaac, why did you say it is?
Because like it's so old now. Like it cannot handle. Bro, I recently got Minecraft from it, and bro, I can't play Minecraft on the Switch. It's
I
so
can.
bad.
I don't have a problem.
I'm
It's not
just
that bad.
when I move the stick, it just doesn't go. It takes like
It might be a
it
Switch
takes
problem.
seconds.
How'd you get your
Okay.
Switch, Isaac?
All right. Anyways, next hot
He's
topic.
shit in a
yeah.
pillowcase.
I might
Anyway,
He's shit in a pillowcase for a Switch.
Not worth.
Yeah,
dude,
well.
I think you just don't like it because you play on PC now and you have these crazy frames, and now you go back to a Switch and you're playing.
Yeah,
30
but
FPS
also the
shit.
Switch is just. I mean, I don't like handhelds. I'm not gonna lie.
Why
Handhelds.
did you
need to
want
make
one so
something
bad?
new.
Huh? Because I wanted to play the new Pokemon game. It was ass, by the way.
I don't know why you wanted that game so bad, bro.
Mixed
Not gonna lie.
reviews. I know. But they just need to make something new. Nintendo's slacking on making a
Yeah.
new console.
And Nintendo's always the one that innovates for some crazy shit too. So I don't know what the fuck you guys are on about. That thing is not ass. That thing was innovative.
Now,
Way too old
I
now.
would say now it's
Now it's ass.
stretching it. Now it's
Yeah.
pushing it.
Also, like I don't remember the last game that I wanted. That's Nintendo.
Well, you don't like the Pokemon games now recently. I
You
enjoyed
don't
the
fuck
Pokemon
with
I
games.
do.
those.
I
Mario
love
either.
Pokemon.
You played
No,
Mario
the
Odyssey.
recent
You love
ones.
Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, because they're just not interesting anymore.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I enjoyed the new Pokemon games. I
Arceus
wanted to
look
play them.
cool. I'm not gonna lie. I would have bought Arceus if I had money.
That game
But
was
the
badass.
Scarlet and Violet, bro, that shit looks so ass.
I fucked with fucking
It's good.
Violet, bro. I actually
I
enjoyed
enjoyed
it.
It's actually a
Yeah.
good game, dude. Like, it's just like the
I
performance
I
was
really
just not
enjoyed
there.
it.
Yeah, I really like Scarlet and Violet. That's
I'm
probably one
talking
of my
shit about the
favorites.
Switch, and I've actually enjoyed the games on it.
Well, you could talk shit about it in present sense because it's definitely, I would say, it's fucking
No.
welcome. I'm just talking
I
about
have
like
it
in
now,
general.
pushing it.
but when it first came out, fucking goaded.
So you're like middle of the
I
road.
agree, exactly.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm
you
middle.
guys are at least middle of the road.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we covered that one. Isaac, you want to ask the next one?
Yes. For the next hot topic, consoles are better than PC.
Hot topic.
Disagree.
Middle of the
Depends
road.
on who you are.
Yeah, I'm middle of the road.
Depends on who you are.
Are we talking about present date, like? Or are we
Yeah,
talking
right
about,
now.
like, back in the day.
No, right
obviously.
now.
No.
Ooh, if we're talking about now.
Now consoles are insane.
Yeah.
They're crazy. They're crazy, but it's like I still feel like
PCs are way better.
Okay, can
Yeah,
I?
no.
Can
okay,
I?
look.
Okay, go ahead, Jacob.
They are good for if you're playing like this. Is why I say it depends on the person because PC, if you want to go complete try hard sweat, 100 max frames, whatever you can, best graphics possible. PS5 will get you literally everything you need if you're just casually playing, enjoying games. Even if you want to play competitive, you could still do that as well.
I
That's
agree.
my
For
position.
sure.
Uh,
But here, let me go.
fuck,
See,
okay.
the thing is with a PC. Sorry, Joe.
You
The
can't
thing
touch
with
it.
a PC is that you don't just play games. If I want to make a podcast, what we're doing now, I could do that. You can't really do that on a console unless you want to use like the shitty material they give you.
If you
But the
wanna,
edit,
if you wanna consider the Steam Deck a console, I mean, you could do it just fine.
Oh, now comes a bite them back in the end.
Gotcha.
I don't even know what you said if I'm being honest.
You said recording a podcast is shit on like a console is obviously shitty because they don't have the right software. But if you're doing it on a Steam Deck, which you
Oh.
consider a console, you could definitely do that shit.
I
You
still
got
feel like the Steam Deck
OBS,
would
you
be harder
got DaVinci, you got everything, bro.
I feel like the Steam Deck would still be way harder to make.
It would definitely be.
It
harder.
would.
But
Podcast
it's-
on
you
compared to
have
an actual
all
computer.
of the same
So,
software though.
yeah.
Yeah,
Same
but like
software, but it's gonna take way more fucking time than an actual computer.
I think
you know.
I think if you agree a console is actually better than a PC, you're wild.
I
Because
think
PC you could
it's-
do everything a console can do and 10 times more.
So, can I go next, Dylan? Finally.
Oh, I'm not talking.
All right.
I'm
Fucking.
interjecting this.
No, I know. I was just asking you if you wanted to go or if I could.
Nah.
All right. So for me, if we're talking just strictly gaming, I honestly think consoles have more of a place than they ever have. I think that going and spending $500 and getting a PS5 that can give you 4K 120 frames with at least high graphics settings, you're not getting max obviously, that's a fucking steal, bro.
No, I agree.
Like compared to building a PC, which I mean now graphics card prices are going down a little bit. They're not as high as they were, but like when the PS5 came out and shit, like getting a graphics card that was equal to the PS5 was more than the PS5 itself. Like
Yeah.
it was bad. It was really bad for a while there. It's finally starting to go down a little bit. It's still not quite there, but like the convenience of being able to buy like a PS5 or an Xbox, and what people are gonna say is that like it gets obsolete in a couple years. The convenience of it for me is just going out and buying one and having that for like 6 years, 7 years, and still being able to play those games at those settings. But for a PC, I can see where you're coming from. You have a lot more stuff like outside of
Yeah.
gaming that you can do.
It's not just gaming.
But
I
if
can
you're
100%
talking,
agree on that.
if you're talking just gaming, I feel like a lot of people on PC, what they'll do is they'll just go and buy the next best thing every time it comes out, and you really don't need to fucking do that.
You don't.
So if you're building a PC for around the same price as a PS5, it'll probably be around. I don't know if it'll be like the same, like lifespan as a PS5 because that thing's pretty fucking optimized, but it'll be close to it. You won't really have to worry about like changing your shit out or anything like that. It's just a lot of when you think of PC gaming, you think of crazy ass graphics cards, insane CPUs, water cooling. Like it doesn't have to be that. But I think
Dog cam,
consoles have a
cat cam.
place. Yeah. I think it's middle of the road for me. Like I think if you're just strictly gaming and like Jacob said, you're just casually doing it with slight competitive because you know it has 120 frames and shit now. It's not like crazy like PC where you can get up to like 300. But like if you're just
Right.
slightly competitive casual gaming, a console is 100%. I don't see why people shit on them so much.
For sure.
Dylan?
Ooh. Yeah, like I'm saying, same part for me. I kind of like I will say at the time like PS5 released, even like upcharges for PS5 are still cheaper than graphics card.
Yeah, it was bad for a minute.
Like when I bought my my 3070 Ti, I bought that like, what you could buy them for what $400, $500 now, 600 maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I bought mine for
500,
I bought mine for
400.
1,100.
My God.
Like I bought it for 3 times the normal price. And like that's for one part compared to if like a upcharge PS5, I could have paid like what maybe $850 for a full complete system. Like at the time, it was fucking rough. But yeah,
That's why I held off on building a PC.
consoles are great. Like I could respect them still, but I'm still a PC fanboy.
No, I get it. For me, though, a console right now is more because they're really close to PC now in terms of like performance and
Yeah.
like what you're getting. So for me, a console is more or less going and buying like a top of the line pre-built, and then just having it for the next couple of years.
Mhm.
That's
Alright.
kind of what it is to me now.
On to the next. Ooh, last hot take. Yeezys are ugly.
Agree.
I disagree. Depends.
I
Alright,
am.
It
I am the
depends.
big disagree because
350s.
so let's talk. Yeah, let's talk about the 350s. So for me, as an ex Yeezy owner, yeah, I fucking love them. I think the
Comfy.
350s were great.
Comfy.
They
Wait,
were
wait. Before you continue, Joe, do you know what a 350s are?
I'm looking them up right
The
now.
probably the most common Yeezy.
the most common Yeezy by
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
But-
no, they
Nope,
definitely are.
still
They're
think they're
nice.
ugly
They're
as
nice
fuck.
sell. You think you still stick by that?
Yep.
That's crazy. All right.
Now-
Anyways, continue, Dylan. Sorry.
I think like Yeezys are fucking awesome. Now I could be completely biased again. I was a sneaker. I don't want to say sneakerhead. I just enjoyed Yeezys a fucking lot. I think they were great. They were fucking awesome. And would I own them again? Yeah, I fucking would buy them again. But do I feel like wasting that much money? No, not fucking really. But I will say I fucking these aren't ugly. I think they were innovative, creative, and really pushed the boundaries of art. I think it really like it came to the point where even like the ones that aren't 350s. Well, we'll talk about the 450s, the 700s, and shit like that. 750s. Now the 750s, I fucking love. 750s are goated. They're fucking. I want one I want some so bad, but overpriced. I still think they are great currently, but I feel like they got to a point where abstract is cool, and that's what kind of pushed the boundary. Basically, is what I like to think. They changed the game. They definitely like you could love them or hate them. Just realize that Yeezys walked so the rest of your fucking shoes could run.
Not mine.
That's it.
Not mine.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
gonna lie. Yeezys are probably the most comfortable shoes I've put on.
By far.
Adidas. Okay, I hate Nike shoes now. Ever since I started, I got NMDs, which
Bro,
are insanely comfortable, way cheaper than Yeezys. Look pretty good.
pretty good.
And I put on my brother's Yeezys, and I'm telling you, those things are so comfortable. And especially depending on the colors you get, you can get really nice Yeezys, and they can like they look good with a lot of outfits you wear.
Dude. And for me, I think like what was it called? The Bread V2s? V2 Breads? The best Yeezy ever. They look so good, very simplistic design, and they're comfy as fuck. Now, at this time I sold all my Yeezys, switch them up. Shout out Goat. But I'm a bit like I only wear NMDs now because they're fucking comfy and they're way cheaper.
A cheaper Yeezy, pretty
Yeah,
much.
literally, it's a cheaper Yeezy, and I love NMDs, and I am like 90% of my shoes are Yeezys, and I have 2 pair of Tims, and that's it. The rest are fucking NMDs because they're fucking awesome. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, why do you hate them, Joe?
I just think they look like fucking boats. That's gonna be my honest. I think they make your feet look fucking massive. But
Alright.
I just not all art has to be beautiful, bro. And I don't think that art is beautiful. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they're abstract, and I think they're it's a unique design, like you were saying. But it just does not hit with me, bro. I wear nothing but Converse, like that. Not like the shitty Converse, like I wear mid top like padded Converse, and that's all I fucking wear, dude. Like I've tried Vans, I don't like Vans. I've tried Nikes, I don't like Nikes. Like I've stuck with Converse for the majority of my life because they're
Cheap and nice.
simplistic, they're cheap, and they're minimalist, bro. Like I
You
don't.
get the shell toe ones?
They're mid top. It's like I'll have to send you a picture of them.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
saying
all
they
right.
shell toed.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, they're
can
shell
see
toed.
why you think. I can see why you think Yeezys look like if you look up the Yeezy foam runners. I just sent it in
God
general.
awful.
The ugliest things on the entire planet. They're
They are very
so ugly.
The only reason
Okay, those
They
look
are-
ugly.
wear
Those are
them
fucking
is
disgusting, dog.
they only
Yeah.
wear them because of the Yeezy name.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they are awful.
Now, I will say, like I said, like you said, Joe, not all art is beautiful. Like I can agree with that. They're kind of fucking ugly. Like I wouldn't own the foam
Terrible,
runners,
bro.
I'm gonna be real.
They're
I wouldn't
so
own. I would
bad.
not own the foam runners.
They're so ugly.
I personally think the 350s and the 700s are cool because I think they look good. You know,
Yeah,
Or
they're clean.
750s, not 750s, not the 700s. 700s kind of ugly,
I just
but the 750s look good.
I think the one thing that throws me off about him is the big fucking ass sole. Where like it starts off skinny in the beginning and then it gets really fucking fat towards the end.
Fat
And it
as
just looks.
fuck, yeah.
I don't like that, dude. Like if it was all the
feel
way
very
through just skinny or fat, I probably like them more. I'm gonna be honest with you. But it's the same thing as like the Astro boots. Like it's a massive trend, but I think they're fucking stupid, bro. Like I think they're
They're
just
so
dumb. As hell.
dumb.
They're ugly as hell. I like see. Like, again,
Honestly, but people could rock those.
yeah,
Like,
some people could
the
rock
right
them.
fit. The right fit, people can rock those.
And like I say, any of like mischief stuff. I mean, like the reason they're so like quote unquote innovative now is because you know Kanye kind of pushed like the whole agenda of being abstract and different. And it
Crazy
kinda
ass
just set a
motherfucker,
whole,
by the way.
like I said, it set a whole like
Crazy.
it changed the shoe game. It literally changed up the whole fucking world. You know, that's how innovative he is.
Look, but the thing with that is Yeezys are overrated just because of his name.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, no.
If it didn't have his name, most of the Yeezys, besides like the okay looking, like the good looking ones, probably would not be on anyone's feet. Besides the people who want to push the boundaries on like crazy abstract outfits. You know what I'm saying?
100% agreed. 110% agreed. That's why I only like the ones that I think look good. The rest of them are kind of like the foam, like what's it called the foam runners. The fucking
Foam runners are so ugly, bro. I
like-
hate them.
yeah, the foam runners are just they're ugly as fuck. I'm gonna be real with you. The 450s, ugly as fuck, man. 700s, ugly as hell. I wouldn't own a fucking pair. I'm not spending that much money if I don't fucking genuinely like what I'm gonna wear. But I like the 350s. I like the 750s. They look good. They actually look good, like good shoes, and they're comfortable.
Okay, well I guess everybody went. I still don't fucking like them. And that's that's about to be that, I
I
guess.
don't
bro.
fucking like them.
What's
I
gonna
don't
hate it?
fucking like them, dude. That's just an opinion, though. It might be a shit opinion, but you know, whatever.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Anyway, I think that's it, boys. I think we're done.
And this is McDungeon signing out.
No, okay, shut the. No, we're not doing that. All right, we're not doing that anymore.
McDungeon
No, we're not
signing
doing that
out.
anymore.
Please, God, no.